Let's bring in Daniel Ivans, a Ratesdotca insurance expert and licensed insurance broker. Thank you very much for joining us, Daniel. I'm sure there are going to be some people who want to talk to you about the rates going up. Is it surprising, though, that companies are having to raise their rates?
Not at all. In light of the findings as of late, you mentioned off the top, the Insurance Bureau of Canada reported over $1.5 billion in losses due to auto thefts in 2023. That's the second year in a row that's exceeded $1 billion in losses due to auto thefts. And these numbers are quite staggering relative to the years previously, where we were averaging closer to around $550 million annually in auto thefts. So with this increase in auto thefts, it's not surprising to see that insurance companies are going to have to react accordingly.
What kind of increases are we seeing, and what can drivers do to try and avoid it?
Increases are varying across the board. So, for example, some insurance companies are taking on significant increases under the comprehensive section of your insurance policy, which covers fire, theft, vandalism, and glass, most notably theft there, where a lot of other insurance companies are going to the extreme of surcharging specific vehicles as much as either $500, $1,000, or $1,500.
Wow.
In terms of measures that consumers can take to battle these surcharges and to battle theft altogether, a lot of insurance companies are offering significant reductions or a complete removal of surcharges altogether if consumers install aftermarket engine immobilizers, two-factor authentication systems, or a tag anti-theft system. Other companies are giving discounts as well. For example, if you have a steering wheel lock or retractable steel bollards in your driveway, but each company is going to take a slightly different approach to things.
It's amazing. So a steering wheel lock, like the classic U lock that sits in the steering wheel, is that what they're actually giving you a break on?
There are some insurance companies out there that will reduce their surcharge if you are to install a steering wheel lock. It'll just be a matter of finding the right insurance company for you.
That's old school. And some of these aftermarket anti-theft devices, how much do they cost? And is it quickly offset if you do put them on? It's offset by the savings in insurance.
Well, the price can range. So, some systems, like for example, the Tag Anti-Theft system, can start around $399, but it's going to vary depending on what measure you're taking. But these measures themselves, again, can reduce your premiums back with particular companies to what they ought to be by as much as $1,500.
Okay, and one of the areas probably hardest hit the GTA, Greater Toronto Area. It's already a unique area for insurance because the rates vary widely from place to place, even within an hour's drive. What can you tell us about your findings when it comes to the GTA?
Well, organized crime is clearly playing a significant role in this spike in increased auto thefts, and the GTA naturally is where we're going to see the most of that activity. But in particular, along the 401 corridor, where a car can be stolen, an easy getaway can be made to exit a city, so anywhere in the suburbs, in the GTA, along the 401 corridor, seems to be more targeted than really anywhere else in Ontario. Even throughout Canada specifically, though, anywhere where you're in a port city or close to a major port, we're seeing significant increases in thefts because it's much easier for organized crime syndicates to get those vehicles into shipping containers and get them out of the country as soon as possible.
And in smaller towns and more isolated regions, are they seeing rate increases as well?
The vehicles themselves, any vehicle that is particularly that is stolen a lot in particular, is being surcharged regardless of the area that individuals live in with many insurance providers.
Okay, Daniel, thank you very much for your insight on this. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Daniel Ivans from Rates.ca is an insurance expert and licensed insurance broker there.